Okay, so you guys, I'll tell you what happened. It was so awesome. Okay, so you guys, I was live up with Lizzie Fletcher, who's kind of a famous local politician, and then Al Green came on. He's really cool. He's sort of like an old school pimp. He has like this gold cane that he walks with. He's a badass. He's just an awesome Houston politician. So he kind of opened the floor, and then after he came on, and he was talking about unity and us working together, Jasmine Crockett pops out. Oh my God, no one expected her to be here. She came here to the Houston protests also on No Kings, and my phone got too hot, and so it went dead right when I was going to report on her the last time. So I'm bummed I missed her again, but you guys can catch it on YouTube. Andre had posted it earlier on my live earlier, but I think you guys can find it. There were a lot of reporters there. It was a really cool rally, but Al Green said something about Gavin running for president, and I thought, oh shit, is he going to come out here and announce that he's running for 2028 presidency? He didn't say anything, but he's running for president, y'all. I'd be shocked if he doesn't run for president. It was very presidential what he just did. It was a cool speech. He's ready to rally the troops, and Texas we are on the front line, and he is really setting the bar of what needs to be done. So I'm stoked that he was here. There were so many politicians that are running that were out shaking hands and handing out stickers and stuff. I'm getting pumped up, you guys. I think I want to run for Wesley Hunt's seat. If you guys know me, I voted for Wesley Hunt. I'm an independent, and I regret that. And now that asshole's running for Senate, I might want to run for his position in Congress here in Houston. It's kind of an upper white middle class neighborhood. I don't have a residence there now, but man, I think I want to run now. That guy was inspired. Like, we all should be running for office to get these crazy people out. If you're not crazy, I don't think anybody in here is crazy. I'm glad all y'all are here. Yeah, Gavin just nailed it, you guys. You really should go check it out online if you can find it. I'll try to find it and post it also, because that was really inspiring. I was very inspired. So that was cool. Okay, I just want to check in and tell you guys I'm sorry that my phone died. Next time I will take the battery pack, even if they won't allow bags in the door. They can let me in with my battery pack, right? I was having trouble holding signs and stickers and the phone. But yes, I'm figuring this reporting thing out. We'll get it down. I'm glad all y'all were here. Oh yes, I'm dying to hear Astrodome experiences, because I grew up there. When I grew up, Astro World was across the street, so you would park your car at the Astrodome and you would walk across and go hang out for the day, at Astro World. Yeah, it's funny, like, coming back to Houston, because I always think how much I hate Houston, but my whole life has been here pretty much. Here and in Austin, I've lived most of my life here. So anyway, I guess I'm getting more inspired now that, this isn't Texas. I grew up on a ranch where, my family's mostly Republicans. Like, this isn't what anybody in America wants. Nobody wants this shit. We've got to do some stuff, and it's time to put ourselves in action. If you guys can look online and go find rallies like this, obviously Gavin is traveling around. I just found out about this yesterday, and I'm so grateful I was here. There's still a ton of people hanging out there. I don't know. Okay, I'm going to pop off because my dog has been in the car this whole time, and it's like 80, well, it's 85. Not that. I'm in the shade. He's okay, but there he is. Yeah, Puppers. I'm going to take him to the dog park since he's been such a good boy waiting for me at the Gavin Newsome rally. Oh, are you, E.G.? Yeah, I grew up on a cattle ranch. We had, F1s pretty much. Hereford, Brahma, We had some Angus there towards the end. We had some mutt cows for a while. Yeah, I don't know. I love the way of life, and I wish that we had more. My dad always called it boutique farming, but I would have loved to have raised quail on our ranch and I love quail, you guys. In Texas, they grow. I mean, they're from here. They're native to Texas, and um, we should have more quail farms. I think we should get back to the land and be able to feed ourselves, and right, and have it be like all of us taking care of the land and each other. I don't know why it's so complex. Corporations should not be running our food supply. You know, that's kind of nut burgers, if you ask me. I don't want to be getting my food, friend, that's gone from the farm to a corporation and back to me, right? Can it just come from the farm down the road, please? Right? I know it's really difficult in Texas even to, butcher your own animals. You have to go through a license through the state, like butchery. It's a pain in the ass. And if you were going to sell your meat or whatever at the farmer's market, I know there's some hoops and shit that shouldn't be in place. I mean, granted, everybody should have a standard for how they butcher, but because everything is available online these days, I would imagine that you can film your entire process and have it be reviewed online. Or if that's not something, it should be. I would love to be able to buy pork from a neighbor, right? Am I crazy over here? Y'all let me know if I'm crazy, because here I am over here thinking I'm going to run for office. I might be losing my mind. Y'all keep me straight. Oh, Murray Gray seed stock. Okay. Oh, yeah, you'd have to have a good heat tolerance there in Florida, right? Because it's like here, it gets really humid, especially in Florida. Yeah, South Texas, that's where we've done our ranching. And near Goliad is where it's this tiny town called Charco. That was where our ranch was. We also had a ranch in Stockdale, which is off of 123. And I went to school in San Marcos. It's literally like 20-minute drive. I would drive over to the ranch, let the dogs go run around. Hi, Cindy. I tried, Cindy. Cindy, he was right there. He came right off the stage, right where I was. And I ran over there, and he started shaking the lady's hand next to me, and then he started going that way. I was so bummed. So I went up to his security guard, because he was right there the whole time. And I was like, this guy, this motherfucker, he is a ninja. He is clearly private security. So I just like tugged on his shirt and was like, hey, are you Gavin's private security? And he's like, yeah. And I said, do me the biggest favor. Lev Parnas. You know who Lev Parnas is? And he's like, I'm Michael Cohen, Lev Parnas. Tell Gavin to please DM them back. We need to talk to Gavin. Please. Please tell him. It's important. I'm here for them, is what I said. So let's hope that they get the message, and Gavin is, we'll end up on Substack talking to us, Lev and Michael people, right? Okay, I've got to start driving, you guys. I'm sweating to death. Okay, I'm glad y'all came in. I'm going to post this, and I think I'm going to pop on with Courtney hopefully this weekend. Maybe we'll pop on tonight. We'll make a little flyer. I'll let y'all know. I'd love to hear from you guys. Okay, you guys have a good Saturday, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye, you guys.